Hello, ladies and gents. Here we go. Oh, let's see. What are we doing? I think we're doing the 28th of June through what is the 6th, I think, of July. Okay. If it's not, don't worry about it. It'll still fit into the next week. Okay. All right. Not to worry. Okay. I think what we're going to do, we're going to lay out 7 cards. And we're going to have a good look to see how it's supposed to progress through the week. Okay? All right. So here's our Voyager deck, which is upside down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, pretty interesting. All right. And then on to our, I'll show, oh, that was nice. Look down just in time to see 111. So that's an angel number. Okay, so this could be an interesting week about guidance. I know there's a lot of different things that are going on right now. And some of them are in our favor and some of them aren't. So here we go. Let's see. This is nice. Okay, and our final one. There's a lot of different ways, you know, and for those of you that want to do readings on your own, you don't have to do it the way everybody says. You know, there's a Celtic cross and this and that and that. And there's a lot of people that are really rigid about how they think you're supposed to be doing your tarot. Well, none of that is true because it's about the relationship that you have with your cards or what it makes you think of, and that's what you're supposed to be reading, not some artificial something. The very first reading I ever had was straight out of a book. We sat out in the summer. We sat outside in the parking lot and laid down some cards and then read a book. Okay, that's where we were at that time, and the reading that I was given at that time actually is as valid as any reading I've ever gotten. But it wasn't because somebody said you have to do it this way. It was because that was the stage of our development at that particular time. So that's how you do your readings. Okay. So that said, let's have a look. We have some cards that keep repeating. What I've done, I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, I think you can see that okay. But what I've done is laid 3 cards for each of the days, and then I'm going to try and read them all together. So just know that. That's what we're looking at right now. And we're going to start right here, which is the very first day. And this is telling me there's some, let me grab them up so you can see them. And there's opportunity for victory here. And this is about making your stand known in the public eye and being appreciated for that. And this is finding the tribe of people. So there might be a group of people that are having a breakthrough or an understanding or coming to fruition on an idea that you're going to feel identified with. All right, on to the next one. And this one is you're going to be able to modify what's going on in your own life. So this feeling like you can find center ground, all right? So it's not as radical anymore, but this is, I'm feeling like this makes sense to me, and what other people are saying, I can incorporate that into what my belief system is. This is learning. It's an aspect of you learning from what you are hearing from other people, right? Not them teaching it to you, but you're learning by what you hear. And this is making up your own mind, starting to make choices about things that maybe you didn't before, and now it's starting to be clearer because of what you're hearing, what you're processing, and what your outcome is going to be. This card is telling me that you'll be looking at things from a different perspective. It means slow down. You don't have to snap judgment everything. It's just there's going to be another opportunity for you to face what your beliefs are and to make them work for you. This is the Sun card. This is about revelation. This is about things being revealed to you with the brighter light. Okay? You start to understand it more. It's revelation. And it's also a happiness card. So it's like, don't worry about it. If you haven't figured it out yet, it'll come to you. Just keep looking for the answers. Okay? And once again, we've got a 2 here, which is telling me you will discover it. This is about illumination. Okay? This reminds me of a candle that I have that actually came from a holy place. And so that is my interpretation for you, that your answers will be coming from a holy place for you. Doesn't have to be one that I think is important, but it's something that all of a sudden you have an aha moment. It's like, oh, that's what it means. And then what do? Then you manifest what you've learned. This is a magician card. And this is always about turning things into reality. So it might be a great idea that you have, or you worked really hard on a project and it leads you to a new place. This card is saying, continue on the path. The magician card is the doer card. It is the strongest male card in the whole deck, all right? And it came to you. So this might be midweek where you have an aha moment too. And then it says, information coming to you, being guided and led to that information. It's kind of like a Harry Potter card because there's the owl that is delivering some information. And the swords are always about mental activities, okay? When I get it sometimes on a female, it may not be as abrupt or as radical as if it comes from a male energy or a male card. So it says, stay open to this. And it looks like it's a general revelation. And ta-da, we've got the Sun card again. Okay, so this is twice, major arcana. And there's opportunities for happiness and revelation on what is the truth. Okay, big yes card. All right, now we're coming down the home stretch. And what do we have? Our card is our 2 of Swords. This is telling me that you did not have the answer before. And slowly things are being revealed to you. It's like you're at a crossroads. You're going to be able to make the right decision. Don't be fearful of it, that it's approaching. Right now, you might not even see what the answer is. It's even got the little blinders on right now. It's okay. It's going to happen. Why? It's meant to. Because we've got the Wheel of Fortune card. Okay? This means it's time for this stuff to start happening. So be not fearful of the changes that you have to be making. Just know that you, once again, guided and led, one thing leads to another, okay? And it's like the wheel of karma. A lot of people are scared because they think they're going to be in trouble. Oh, there's Jimmy Squirrel. Hello, little one. Getting ready to, I don't know if you remember, but I said last time I was going to try and beat the squirrels and the possums and the birds to my plums. I actually have about 8 plums on the tree. And here's the squirrel. You can't see him for now. But we have a nice little bushy-tailed squirrel that is running along the edge of my fence on his way to the plums. I see you, little greedy self. But you know what? He's entitled to groceries too, so it's time for him to come shopping. All right. This is a great card, so don't worry about it. It's a really good card. We may not know what we're doing or what's happening to us, but saying go with the flow. This is the way it's meant to be. It has been predetermined that we need to do some of these steps this week. This is telling me that we want to pay attention. First of all, look for Capricorn. Capricorns can be the sweetest, most tender-hearted people, but they're a little fearful of what they don't understand. So give them space, okay? You may find that there's going to be a Capricorn coming in who's going to be absolutely the best friend, and you'll be able to appreciate them if you simply allow them. The other thing about this card is telling me business. There could be a business hit this week that is beneficial to you. Once again, the idea is it's timely. Go with the flow as it's happening, okay? So try not to hold it off. This is telling me you're going to go, I don't know, I don't think I'm going to be able to make the money, man, blah, blah, blah. It's like, you know what? Stop whining about it. Just do what's in front of you, little bit by little bit. We're not always sure what we're doing. We're just supposed to be doing it because they're saying, all right, we're going to present something new to you, but if you're going to be a whiny baby about it, we'll give it to somebody else, right? So this is you trying not to get your chonies in a twist about all of this stuff, all right? Many times what we have to do is purge what we think we want in order to allow what the universe's plan is best for us to come in, all right? Okay, let's have a good look. Once again, we went from being disappointed to thinking, well, I don't know if I have enough money for that. Okay, this card is saying, don't worry about where the money is coming from. There's another plan for you. Okay, so keep moving forward moderately towards your goal. And this is follow the path of the truth. Wherever it leads you, that's where you go. I don't know why, but blue eyes on this thing always mean you see the truth. Can't always say that about blue-eyed people, but nevertheless, this is saying what you see is going to lead you down the right path. We've got a nice 7 here, which is there's a practical application of something that's spiritual. All right. So that's going to be what the outcome is for the week. All right. So what did we get? We got some beautiful cards. We've got 2 sun cards that are back to back, and that can even be like on a Tuesday, Wednesday kind of a thing. We got a major arcana on business, another major arcana on go with the flow, because it is meant for us to be guided and led right now. Okay? So know that that's coming for all of you. This is telling me follow the higher power. Okay? Might be some good news that comes in terms of government stuff, because that sometimes is indication of the higher authority, right? This card is call down some assistance right now. This is like this female with the sword. She's like, you know, I need help. I've got to fight this particular demon today. So call on your higher sources. This might be your spirit guide. This might be the angels that guide and protect you. If nothing else, ask for Michael to come down and give you some assistance. And finally, last but not least, well, we got that Wheel of Karma card again. I guess you're on the path. So stay there, wear your mask, wash your hands, and be mindful of what it is you need to do so that you're ready for the next chapter of your life. Okay? So I think that's all I've got for you today. Just remember this card. This is a beautiful one and is meant for you. All right? So love and protection. Take good care.